Hey guys, so I got up this morning, and you guys that have fibromyalgia know you do not just jump out of bed, because if you do, you'll be sorry later. But we're having like crazy weather and storms in Houston, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get to the store by the time my phone says the rain's gonna start here. So this morning, I like jumped out of bed, like didn't put makeup on, as you can tell, or anything, and like drove 20 minutes to the store because the store I go to is 20 minutes away because I want to get groceries. Which tonight I'm going to show you guys like a vegetarian quesadilla that's not like, it's not a like Mexican quesadilla. It's like a spinach, feta, mozzarella, spinach pesto. You'll see. Anyways. So yeah, I like jumped out of bed, and then I get to the store, and I didn't think that because I was driving 20 minutes, the weather for there on my phone was different, and it started storming. Like, honestly, if there was a soundtrack, it would have been the soundtrack to The Wizard of Oz or something. The one where the tornado's taking the da na 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 na, or is that's it, right? Like when the tornado's coming. But like there was like a shot, like I was near the front of the store when it started like letting loose, and there was a shopping cart just like wheeling itself really fast past the sliding doors. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk around. So I got all my groceries except the cold stuff and just kept pushing the cart around in circles for an hour and a half instead of any cardio, because I did all that, just the ballet toning. Oh, man, that hurt. Like my legs will kill me tomorrow. That thing is killer. But so yeah, I had a interesting time at the grocery store. And so because I just jumped out of bed and didn't like slowly do things, I developed like this awful migraine. So I got home and I laid down and I like shut all the blinds, even though it's dark outside. It's not dark enough. I took medicine, and thank God it took care of my headache. It didn't turn into like a day-long migraine. I watched the finale of Revenge. I didn't realize that it was like the series finale. No More Revenge. I'm kind of sad. Anyways, I'm just gonna like pick up the house from the weekend. Well, obviously not the couch, because look at these two. They're just lounging on the couch on the blanket. So I'm just gonna like pick up the stuff and put the rest of the groceries away, because I only put the cold stuff away. Okay guys, I had a pretty busy day. It's like 7 o'clock now. I'm gonna start making dinner. I didn't like vlog a lot today because I'm gonna be using my big camera with my tripod to film how to make this. I'm gonna try to film these like food tutorial, or like when I'm making a recipe I think you guys will like, I'm gonna try to film it with like my really good camera and kind of in detail, more so than I would usually do. So yeah, this is just a vegetarian quesadilla. It's like a twist. It's not Mexican quesadilla. I will link a recipe below. I have seen this recipe on several different blogs, and I don't even remember if I do it. I don't measure exactly like they say to. I just kind of do it my own way, or just the way I want to do it. I'm going to show you guys that. If I knew who originally created it, I would give credit to them. This is not my recipe. I just want to say that. But I found it on so many blogs, I can't pinpoint who exactly created it to give them credit. So I'm just going to link one of them below, or just the recipe exactly below. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how to make these quesadillas. Okay guys, basic ingredients. I have 4 wheat tortillas here. These are, oh, I have 5. I need to put one back. These are from a bakery, the bakery at HEB. The recipe calls for gluten-free. And while I've made burritos before that are gluten-free ones, not everyone has the time to like find that or basically make it. So just wherever you can get whole wheat tortillas, get that. If not, you can use white tortillas, just whole wheat's better for you. I thought about buying like the expensive, like natural cheeses, and making my own pesto for this recipe. I've done that before to show you guys. But I was like, okay, if I'm showing other people how to make it realistically, some people have big families. They can't afford everything to be organic, or they're busy and they don't have time to make their own pesto. So I decided to just kind of show you guys the easiest way to do it without any fancy schmancy ingredients. But I do buy organic vegetables always, and fruits usually, so, like always. So I have organic baby spinach, it's been triple washed, and organic tomatoes. And then I always use, instead of butter, this vegan butter, this Earth Balance organic whipped. It's really, I honestly think it tastes better than butter. So these are the basic ingredients. So you can turn your stove on like a medium heat. That's a lot of butter. Put a little butter. Let that start melting. Then I'm just going to take the pesto and smooth it on the tortilla. I'm not putting a lot because I do it on both sides. Okay. Try to like move that around to get some vegan butter on it. And then the next thing I do is I take the cheeses. I'm not putting much again because I do like layers. Okay. And that's the mozzarella. Then I do the spinach, and I make sure I pull these little things off the stems because it makes it kind of bitter if you leave them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe it's a thing. Okay. I'll add some tomato. Crap. Okay, try again. Do you want a lot of tomato, Justin? No? Is that enough? Okay. He's holding the camera for me. Okay, so now I'm going to come back in with the cheese so that it's melty on this side too. And spread it. Do you like the feta or the mozzarella more?
Mozzarella.
A bit more mozzarella than feta. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to, again, take the tortilla and spread some pesto on this side. And then just put it on. And when that gets all melty, all I'm going to do, I'm not going to show this because we don't need to show all that. All I'm going to do when it gets melty and kind of stuck together is I'm going to flip it and put a small amount of the vegan butter on the other side. And then I'll show you guys the end result. Look at that tongue. Okay, someone's exhausted. Okay, so this is the finished result. These are Justin's quesadillas, and he's standing behind me drooling. Right? So that's it. That's just a simple, different kind of quesadilla. And I always cut it with a pizza cutter. I don't know, just a quesadilla cutting tip. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.